Alright, so listen. I really want to go to sleep right now, but I just had like a really cool moment, so, and I know I need to get up here. I keep putting it off to get up here and post a video with you guys, and also like so that I can see and look back on how my life is actually unfolding, because there's so much happening all at one time that if I don't document it and keep up with it, like it's gonna just be one big blur. And I just feel that it's such an important time in my life right now. Like I can feel like the synchronizations and like my intuition becoming so much stronger. But then, so when that's happening, I'm starting to feel all these old things that I thought that I have already beat, or that I was almost at the end of beating, like flooding back in, and I'm being like taken over by all these urges. And I know it's because I'm so close. Like I'm so close, I'm right there to beating it once and for all. So I'm having this like spiritual warfare battle going on, which is so funny because I literally just wrote in my journal 2 nights ago about spiritual warfare. I named it Holy Revelation. And then I watched a video tonight, which is why I decided to just get up here and do it anyway. Just make the video anyway, because I'm on my way to bed. And that's another thing, is I've been like fighting with time and like getting on a schedule. Like I have so much energy at nighttime, and then like I'm sleepy during the day. Like it's just all these things, right? And like, but it's just like there's this then, but then I can just have this knowing, and it's like, you've got this, like you are strong enough, this is your time. And I just can feel it, I can feel it, I know it. So I never got to finish my last video, but basically I was trying to like just recap, it's whenever, because I was like, okay, I'm finally just gonna sit down and make this video. Like there's so much going on in my life right now, like I don't even know where to begin. Like, and it's been like that for the past 2 years. Specifically the past year, it's just been one thing after another. But right now I am waiting, I'm in the process of moving, possibly losing my way of having my own place to live. And so I may end up having to go into a shelter. And I'm waiting on, I petitioned it, like I tried to dispute, I had a hearing about losing my housing, you know, and I'm waiting to hear back. At the same time, the landlord where I'm at, it's today. Today is the 1st, so they gave me till the 1st, which that's actually the last day, so I should get the letter tomorrow, we'll see. But the last day that I'll find out what the decision is going to be, so that I know where I'm moving and what my next course in life is going to be. So I'm moving. I'm also at the same time having to find a daycare for my daughter, because I only have a certain amount of time that it's allowed, that you're allowed to do it, to find a daycare or whatever. So I'm trying to do that, but like also line it up with where I'm going to be, so I'm not, you know, because it's just so much. All right, so but that's the biggest thing. I'm going to try to keep it like, once I can get lined up with like, okay, because I need to just like release some of this energy. So this is what I'm dealing with right now. I'm waiting to hear back to see what the decision is going to be, to see if I'm still going to be able to have my housing, which will decide if I move into another apartment, or if I move into the shelter. Okay? Either way, I have to move, because even if I do still have my housing, I have to decrease. I have to go down to a smaller unit. So it's a lot, okay? Yeah, so, but I have to get a job. I have to have income, because I also just lost my other benefits. Like, I can't, which, not saying that I just wanted to have these, but sometimes you got to have a little bit of cushion, you know, a little bit of a leg up to be able to get you in there. And it's just, this past year, it's just been a constant battle of that. Every time I'm about to get pushed up, it falls. Like, I get that cushion and I go to step, and as soon as I'm about to go be like, okay, here you go, it falls through, and I fall back down. Like, I get everything lined up, I get my foot in position, and then it falls down. I never get to get lifted. Or the closest I've gotten is I've gotten lifted, but I never got steady. It was like I was never able to step off the hand, so it couldn't hold it. I was never able to step off the hand onto the, you know, the foundation, because the last time I finally got a job, right after, like, all these, like, timing things is another reason that I've got to start, like, releasing these things so I can see, like, what's really going on, because there's so much coming at me all the time that it's so hard to decipher. Like, right now I'm dealing with child support. All of these things are up for, like, for me to petition. Like, they're all, I feel, are, like, unjust in a way, or that needs to be made adjustments, right? And they all came at me at one time, and this is what keeps happening to me. The last time, it was my child was on the line. I had to get a job. I had to get my daughter in a daycare. Just things like this, but they all come at me at one time. So it's like I have to kind of pick and choose my battle, so to speak. Like, where do I want to put my energy? Because I don't have enough time, and I don't have enough to be able to juggle all of these things. Too many. And I know it's designed that way for a reason, and I know there's a life lesson in it. And I'm just trying to figure out, what is it? And what I've came down to so far, anyway, I feel like it is a lesson of intuition, really getting that gut-heart coherence going on, listening, becoming in tune with it. Because I keep wanting to meditate, but I won't do it. Like, I just won't do it. And I'm getting so frustrated with myself. So I feel like me making these videos is going to help me release, and also help me understand myself and what's going on right now, because I don't have any friends or anybody right now. Like, I've completely cut off everybody. I completely turned my life around. I moved to a new city. I've never lived on my own. I've got my own apartment. Like, I live by my, like, you know, I'm on my own. Like, I completely started over. I've lived in the one city that I moved from my whole life. Okay, so this is my first time living on my own, first time moving to a new city, first time parenting by myself, just all of these firsts, right? All of these first times all at once. It's like the most transformational period. Oh, I got clean. Okay, I did a year in rehab. I got clean. So it's like, this is my first time being sober for this long without, like, I don't want to say that, but basically we're just going to say, like, I turned my life around completely. Like, I was in such darkness before that, okay? Such darkness. So I got clean, so I'm sober, so that was one huge transformation. And I moved to a new location for the first time, on my own for the first time. So, like, all of these things, okay? And then all of these things come at me all at once at the same time, of me trying to navigate my surroundings of having all these first times. And so it's a lot. And so and you know, because of transforming my life you know, all the people that I had in my life that, you know, now that I've changed my life around, we're on different paths. So, plus I don't live near them anymore. Um, so, um, you know, also like with how the world has changed, making new friends and being in a new environment and actually having to do all those things myself because it's always just come natural to me. But with all these transformations and new surroundings and such, I'm trying to find like what do I really like now? Now that all these transformations have happened, I'm rebuilding, I'm creating a whole new identity. What is it now that I want to put my focus into? What do I want now? And so I'm learning all these things about myself. And all I know right now, and I hope that these videos, as I make these videos, will help me. Because see, like, I'm just now getting, like, now I see as I'm talking, where I should have actually started this video was, okay, here's me creating my new identity, and I might even go back and remake this. But I just had to get something out. Because also I'm having to juggle, like, when I can make these videos, you know, to have time to actually make it with, you know, doing all these things on my own and such, and trying to get in a scheduled routine and things like this because of all these things that are coming at me again. It's really hard for me to unravel everything and know where is it best for me to put my focus right now, because I know that my attention is very powerful and I need to be smart with it. And to do that, I need to know where to start. And so to do that, I got to be able to release and express. And so, you know, maybe I'll connect and meet some cool people in here. Nonetheless, my goal out of this whole experiment that I'm doing is to really get in tune with myself, find myself, and find out what I like, and also be able to unravel my everyday, day-to-day things that are going on, so that I can look back on it and also see just everything, just see my life right now fully. Because if you just keep like, I've tried journaling, but it's like, there's also this energy lately that's been like this really strong conflicting energy. I feel like my lesson right now is to gain my intuition. My biggest lesson, I feel like, is bringing the spiritual in the 3D and recognizing the everyday mundane tasks and the spirituality in them. And that's actually my North Node. I just read that, which kind of helped me come to that conclusion. But, like, another thing, like, for a while there, see, now I know. So how I'll start the video next time is to create the identity. This is me creating my new identity. Yes. That's how I'll start these videos. Now I got it. See? Step one, destiny. You just have to talk to yourself. You just have to release. I've also been practicing, like, movements, because, like, I didn't know, like, I've always been a dancer. I'm really good at it. I can do, like, any style of dancing. And it's just something that comes natural to me. And I've been watching these videos on how actual movement, it releases energy and can actually release traumas in your body and heal you. And I thought that was fascinating. But I'm also learning, like, reciprocity right now. And that's a big one for me, because I've always been, like, I know I'm a strong person, but, like, I don't know why I said that. I don't know where I was going with that. But basically, another lesson is reciprocity right now, because I know I'm a strong person, but sometimes I can let people take advantage of me, because I can feel that. Like, I know I'm so aware of what's going on, that it actually clouds, it makes it difficult for me to respond in the most healthy manner. So I'm setting boundaries. It's what I'm learning right now. I know this for a fact. Setting boundaries, being assertive, reciprocity, learning, being okay with accepting without feeling shame and guilt and like, oh, well, I should have been able to do this on my own, because sometimes we need each other. But lately it's been like, another battle that I'm dealing with is, so I'm on government assistance in every which direction, because like I said, every time I try to get my foot up, it falls through. And so I'm having to be able to survive, rely on these things. Okay? That in itself makes me feel shame. It makes me feel guilt, because I feel like I should be able to do that on my own. Because I've been someone who always held a job, like, I know this is my first time having my own like place and stuff and living on my own, but I've always been someone who like held a job as very valuable. Okay, like whenever I didn't have a job, like I didn't feel good about myself. Okay, it's something that it's always been like something I needed. It was just instilled in me that way. So having to rely on all of these things, learning that it's okay to receive them, but now I've got myself in a place to where I'm getting all these things, but I'm not getting anything back in return. Because I either don't have the time, because I'm so unraveled in all of these hearings and dates and appointments and all these things. That I don't have it to give. So balance, I'm learning balance, budgeting, all of the reciprocity things and all of the avenues that deal with it. Budgeting, balancing, time management, learning that it's okay, but I have to give some back. And so this is also me giving back, me making these videos, because like I'm seeing it. I see it on like all over YouTube that there's so many people going through very similar situations right now. And I'll see it and I'm like, oh my God, that's so crazy. Like, that's like right where I'm at. So if hopefully this will help, me, because I figure this is what I came down to, because it took me a very long time to gain the confidence to get up here and do this. It took me such a long time to make a YouTube channel. And I'm learning that part about myself too, because like I am outgoing, but at the same time, I am shy, I guess, or like I'm also building my confidence, like learning my self-worth and all of those things. So, but I feel like the biggest overall lesson is the spiritual 3D balance. And I think that's where I'm going. That's where I'm being directed. Is where can because that's also reciprocity, right? That's giving and receiving, giving from the spiritual, then giving back out in the 3D. Learning the coherence between the two, letting them hold hands together. And I know it's all in one, and I'm just trying to encompass and unravel and learn. So, by posting these, I hope that it's helpful for you guys. It'll be helpful for me. I feel like either way it's going on in my life. And this right here helps me to navigate so that I can be more helpful to other people, but at the same time, it can still be helpful to other people just with hearing what I'm going through. I know that it's helpful for me whenever I watch other people do this on YouTube or whatever in life, and I'm like, wow, like it makes you realize like, wow, there's other people going through this too. It makes you not feel alone. It also makes you feel validated in certain situations. It's just good. It's good to bounce back. And with this world of everyone just having their phone in front of their face, might as well use it for something useful and be able to use that to connect, because overall what's going to end up happening is no one wants to connect anymore because they're so consumed in their life. And I'm not going to let that happen to me, because I'm here for the greater and the highest good, and I know that. And I've walked a very dark path in my life, and I've always known, always had a knowing that I was walking that path for a reason. And the deepest, darkest of my days, I knew, since I was young, I knew that I was going to use this to help other people. That is one thing I've always known and felt confident in. Now it's putting it into action. That was another thing, which kind of goes with this, bringing it down, is not only developing that intuition and heart-gut coherence, but then taking that action, that next most resonant step to back that up. Like, okay, yes, I know that this is good for me. Now set that boundary. Yes, I know this is not good for me. Cut that out. You know, whatever it is. But yes, I feel a pull towards this direction. Now I'm going to take that step. It's not only developing this muscle, which I also feel like this is going to help, because I just feel so much better just right now already. And I've already had so many aha moments. Like, now I know where this YouTube channel is going to go. It's going to be around me creating my new identity. I just knew I needed to get up here and talk. So this might be like a miscellaneous video. I don't know. I might just post this anyway, just to see myself like go through and like unravel to even know where to begin. I just think even that right there is interesting in itself. So, whoever this finds, I hope this is helpful in one way or another. And I'm excited. I just got so much more excited making this video. I knew, like, I was going to bed and I'm like, I'm just going to go to sleep, like, I watched this video and it was just so resonant, and I was like, I need to get up here and just talk for a minute. I've got to start releasing this, because I don't want to become trapped, and you've got to let the energy flow. And this is my way that I can give back, and I'm repeating myself now, so I'm going to end it on that. Alright, much love to you guys. Alright, good luck, or I don't want to say good luck, but I send peace and healing energy on your journey, and that you are also able to find your path in the most peaceful, resonant, for the greatest and highest good way as well. We're doing this together, okay? Let's hold hands and do it together in the best way possible. All right, bye, beautiful.